a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bedroom? Come back and save me from all my slip-ups and mistakes. And I'm just pointless without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end things like we did. I'm sorry for all those promises I made you that I couldn't keep. But it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you.
And there we go. We are live. We are streaming. We are doing every single thing that's available to us. Welcome to the stream, everybody. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you're doing great. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're streaming. We are streaming. We are having a good time. We're doing some DragonAge, and yeah, basically I'm gonna do this like fully properly. So like not like last time. Because last time I did a thing and then I go like, you know what, I really want to restart my character and do all that kind of stuff. So this is my first proper playthrough of a game. I think this is what it is. It's a full-on playthrough, I think. So we're going to be starting off. We're going to be playing as our DragonAge warrior, and we're going to be doing as many things as I can possibly think of, like a full-on let's go annihilation, and try and see how much we can actually pull off doing in this game. Anyway, with that much said, I think we should just get on with it and let's begin this awesome playthrough. So, we're going to select new game. We're going to do the DragonAge Origins version of this. So, yes, here we go. Come on, let's go. Yeah. All right, here we go. And so is the Golden World. Okay, why can't I hear my game? Normally I can. Is that just because of... Oh, that's because I haven't actually programmed my game through. So here's my gameplay footage, and let's get going.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages
I'm
had
excited!
sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it.
We're going in strong! This is
They
exciting!
were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption.
Twist and turning and all the corruption-y stuff in magic.
They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Annihilation, he proclaims.
until the Grey Wardens came.
Oh yeah, the Grey Wardens,
Men
their
and women
class.
from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to
Come on.
stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who
Come
once
on, let's
called
get
us
this in there.
heroes
Darkspawn,
have forgotten.
bring it on. If you know this game,
We are
then
few
obviously this is going to be
And
awesome.
our warnings have been ignored for too long.
Yes, come on. Slay him, Duncan.
It may even be too late.
It might be too
For I
late.
have seen with my own eyes
Yeah.
what lies on the horizon.
Greatest warrior, Duncan.
Maker, help us all.
Make her help us all. Oh, la 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 la. Make her help us all. We are getting into this. To be honest with you, it's probably one of my favorite series. I'm excited about this. I've never actually done a full playthrough of this game. Well, not on stream anyway. So I've also never done anything this long before. So yeah, if there's any side stuff, then I will be doing some side stuff. But I know enough about this game. Yeah, this playthrough that I'm doing, I'm going to be a female race class. Right, yeah, a female human warrior, human noble. That's the character I'm going for. La 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 la. You know the rest of the story. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. A lot. What's you know, I'm gonna call her that, but then I'm gonna give the year because I've got lots of save files on this, so I will be calling her that with the essence of 2024, so I know which year I created this character in. Because when you play this game that as many times as I do, you'll be like, oh yeah, you know, yeah, well, you get the idea. Okay, she already looks pretty decent. I'm not going to change what she looks like. I might just change her hairstyle. Something a bit more. Because she wants to not just lead, but look professional doing it. I feel like something like this would possibly be the best. I mean, like, she doesn't want her hair to get in the way of her fighting, but she still wants her hair to grow long, so... I feel like that's the hairstyle she'd go for. Yeah, I don't really want to mess around with that too much. And then just make sure that she points the right direction whenever we look at her. And then just change the background to like a nice gold. She likes gold. So I'm gonna give her a gold background. We'll see what the best gold one there is. I think that's nice. So what's that one there? That will go with that. Okay, that's the character I want. That is the character I want. I'm gonna give her some strength to 17, and then that. Well, I'm gonna take that one down. Put you up there. Learns the reasons. Most skills such as stabilization or combat tactics. So we have to have someone cunning as well because cunning. What should we start with? We'll start with points to spend. We'll put some on speech because speech is a thing you want to put on characters, and then you also want to put stuff on. We'll put one on there, and then put something on the top thing as well because she likes sword stuff. Don't I? We'll select normal because because I'm beast at this game. I mean, we could select hard, but yeah, I feel like it's just going to be too hard. I want to play this game, not die in this game. And there we go. We've started our campaign. It's going to be a good one. Philip Swan says, I love playing DragonAge. Yes, you do. And so do I. We both love it all together.
The lands of Highever, earning the
How are you
loyalty
doing?
of
What's your
people
favorite
with
DragonAge?
Justice and temperance.
Mine is
When your country
Origins.
was occupied by the Orlesian Empire.
And then coming
Your
in
father
second,
and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land.
Awakening. And then third,
Today, your
2.
elder
I like them
brother
in
takes
kind of
up
that
House
order.
Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown. Not
Do I
against the
put...
Malay, but against the
I mean, but
bestial
do you put
darkspawn
Inquisitions in the same
rising
box?
in
Because
the
it's a
south.
completely different style of gameplay. It's the same world, but I don't know if you put that in the same box. I'd say Origins is my favorite.
I
What's your
expect
favorite?
they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True, though we both had less grey in our hair then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
One is my
I
favorite
see
too.
she's
That is
become
awesome.
a lovely
Yeah.
young woman. Pleased to see you again.
What do you play as? I like playing as this. I like the playthrough as what I'm going to be playing through right now, which is my female human warrior. What's your favorite character to play as? I was brought here for a reason. To be fair, Awakening has a soft spot for my heart. It's an additional to this game, but it's its own game as well. I like it in its own right. I was brought here for a reason.
Since your brother is leading our forces south and I'm going with the Owl, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Are you certain? What's involved with such tasks?
Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region.
Oh, thanks.
You know what they say about mice when the cat is away.
No.
Yes. There's also someone you must
right?
meet.
Maybe I do.
Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest.
Hey,
in your
Duncan!
hall,
Hey, Duncan.
Lord Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They're an order of great warriors. They defeated the Darkspawn long ago. I mean, I feel like that's sort of the most obvious answer to say in this situation. He said they were small-ordered and no longer important. Is there a reason I should care? I don't know. I don't know what to go with. I feel like I'm a very noble character right now. They're an order of great warriors. I'm going to say that.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all.
That sounds like the best
Duncan is
answer
looking
I've got.
for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I
Inquisition
believe he's got
is
his
great
eye
as a
on Sir
fantasy
Gilmore.
game.
If
As
I
a
might be so
Dragon Age
bold,
game, I'm
I would
not
suggest that your
sure
daughter is also an
because
excellent
it is
candidate.
so different. I mean,
However that might be,
I've
this
got
is
to
my daughter we're talking about.
agree on that completely. Inquisition is its own game in its own right. Is it a Dragon Age game? I think it scratches it, but it doesn't really. It could be. It's its own direction. I mean, like you can see that's where the direction completely changed. At least in my perspective, it's like, yeah. It just makes this particular more special because it's a perfect game with a perfect story, and I don't think we'll ever get a Dragon Age game compared that, even comparisons to this. So like you've got to look forward when it comes to Dragon Age games because you're not gonna keep getting that thing back. Just like Mass Effect. Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 were its own thing, and yeah, you won't see that again. I think I rather like that idea.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear.
I mean,
While we need
a
as
question
many
to you
good
is,
recruits as we
have you
can
ever played
find,
the game
and
Halo
no
before?
intention of forcing the issue.
Because
Pup,
Halo was a
can you
good
ensure
game.
that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
But the thing about Halo for me is, should it have died at number 3? Don't strain my abilities or anything. I doubt I have to be here for that. Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Of course I will. We will lead the troops to Ostagar. Where is Fergus? Are you trying to get rid of me? But I'd like to stay and talk to Duncan.
You'll have plenty of time after we're gone. We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Okay, awesome. I will be doing a full playthrough of this, by the way. So, like, you know, I'll be doing a full playthrough, not just like a
Good evening, my lady.
do all the missions. But I'm gonna 100% this as much as I possibly can. Let's talk to Duncan because, you know, why
I'm
not?
sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
Oh, fine then. Right, don't, you know, I'll leave you two alone
Until
then.
we speak again.
Good evening, my lady.
Is there a house guards?
Greetings, my lady. You are the Terran's daughter, are you not?
I am indeed Elise 2024.
That is good to know. I understand you shall take charge of your father's castle once we march.
Oh. So I'm told, yes.
Ah, then I wish you luck. Good evening, my lady.
Does he seem like the most untrustworthy person in all of existence? Yes. 100%.
Good evening, my lady.
I'm sure if there's anything I haven't spoken to here. Look, there's a painting. Oh, that's very pixely painting. And is that the wife? Yeah, that's mother. That's mother and thingy. Do I have a picture on one of these walls? I feel like I don't. Maybe I. No. Do I? No. Okay. Let's continue. We've got this.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Why are you looking for me? Hello to you too, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Did the dog get into the larden again?
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Ah, stupid dog. He never behaves.
You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
Yes, I have played Halo. I did play 4 and 5. They were fine as FPS, but I didn't have the same... But it didn't have the same charm. It lost its identity, I think. Yeah, I can generally see where you're coming from. In fact, I completely agree. I played 4 for a certain amount of time. I didn't play 5, and I completely agree. The drama wasn't there for me personally. I didn't quite have that element that I wanted from it. To the kitchen then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Reconnect controller. This is why we have spare battery packs. I am going to be playing this game on Xbox. However, I am aware that
Good evening, my lady.
you can play this game on many other devices. Okay. There are things I want to do while I'm at the castle. Because there's a lot of things to do at the castle. Some people, like, don't explore this place enough. I mean, I love exploring everywhere. And I will explore everywhere. I will, because...
Serve you well.
Because basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to level up my character.
We will serve you while the
Best
Terrans
like
away.
quick as quick and best as I can. And I will do every single mission in this game, even if it kills me. Right, so this is where being a rogue would have come in handy.
Good evening, milady.
But we don't need a rogue because we'll get a rogue at some point. Oh, yeah. Oh, we could have just walked out that door. How pleasant. What's through here? Is this a door that you can open? No, it isn't. You can't open that door. There's a door. It's just going around just trying to open up all the doors. Oh, yeah. One thing. Absolutely love this. I never knew about this. See, I don't know. Did you know about this straight away? No, this is one of the things I want to know. Did you know about this in Dragon Age? If you select left and right on your D-pad, you can select doors and you can close them and lock them. It took me ages to figure that out on my first playthrough. Well, once you know about it, you'll never forget about it. But like, it was like, you know, you just go around, you press open, you're like, yes, I can open up a door, but you're like, I don't know how to close it. D-pad. It's easy to forget some places, even if you've been there before. Yeah. I agree. It's not so much as like the where stuff. Yeah, it's like more of or less the like you might forget what the area is like, but you'll probably remember the stuff you normally do there.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all.
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
Funny thing, if you've ever played a Mass Effect game, but they also refer to God as the Maker. So there's connections there. I would appreciate that, Mother Morale.
Please, child, call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time.
Not everything in Mass Effect. Some people generally have different names for everything, but like, yeah. I know there is a Maker in Mass Effect. Maker watch over us.
Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be.
Maker, forgive us all.
There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me.
Thank you.
It is the least I could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Many forms? What? Like dragons? Dragons! I tell you not. The Maker turns out to be a dragon. Yeah, probably. It's probably a thing.
Good evening, milady.
Ooh. The locked door. See, one thing about Dragon Age, I don't know if you also do this. Like, if you see a locked door, you don't just tickle it once to... even though you know you won't get in there, you'll be like, yeah, no, I'm going to give it 6 more tries. Yeah, they're definitely not getting in there. Let's go inside here. We'll be going inside here later. There's a mission inside here. I love how deep the lore is. I do. I also love how... I like the fact that the lore twists. Because if you're very, like... Because Dragon Age Origins introduces you to Darkspawn. But some people miss the underlying tone of what Dragon Age actually is. It's the Age of Dragons. And yes, there are dragons in it. That's why it is the Dragon Age. And there's a lot of... how do I put this? There is that Grey Warden Darkspawn, which is the highlight of this particular game. But behind that, you do start to see a few little bits in the story of what the game's really about, and it's generally about the mages and the Templars and the rogues and how they all play a part. It's all about those different races and different types of races. So there's like elves, humans, dwarves, all that kind of stuff, and then you've also got the like the mages as well. They might be human mages or like elf mages, and everything kind of has its own little brand of story. But that's really where the game digs in deep to it. So it's like, yeah, the main plot, the big dragon, it definitely has it is going to appear very soon, and it's what draws us into this game, but it isn't the game. There's a lot of other things in this game. Playing cards.
Well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
Don't worry about it. Do you always question your duties? Did my father fear someone would steal something?
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Continue your game. Pretend I never came.
My lady is very kind to show us such lenience.
Naughty people trying to protect treasury and didn't protect treasury. We'll go inside here next.
Good evening, my lady.
Hello, my dear girl.
Hello.
By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Okay.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Yeah.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
It's alright. It is boring.
I see you haven't changed. Perhaps it would benefit you to join our lesson.
I mean, yeah, obviously. Certainly, I'd be happy to.
Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
Come to think of it, no. Let's go well find the
records are vague.
I'm trying to get
But
XP.
the Couslands
Trying to get all the
became
XP.
Terrans during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child?
I remember something about an age in the...
Every day I pray to the Maker that my lessons will stick, and every day he tasks me anew. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Cousland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tyrn.
Better not be skimming money from the treasury. I really hope they're not. If they are, it's gonna be, yeah, no, bad guards. Something might be interesting about that later on. You know what? One thing I always appreciate Dragon Age Origins for is the amount of text on screen, how it does its whole conversation dialogue options. I like this text. This is exactly the thing that the character says. It does it in Fallout 3, and you know, there's a lot of other things. For example, like what's that? 1 second. Alright, sorry, I was messaging a person. Right. Time to end the lesson, I think. No, we'll go with how to think.
Well,
go with that one.
some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young lady.
I forgot where I was at. I'm doing the best I can.
Seems you've already plumbed the depths of your potential then. A pity. At any rate, your family has held the tournure of High Ever since before King Calenhad united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Cousland battled Calenhad to maintain High Ever's
Oh yeah, the
independence.
treasury. No, they were. I don't think they'll be. That'll be interesting later on. We opposed the king.
The Couslands are ardent royalists now, but at that time, Calenhad was unknown, and considered dangerous by many. When Calenhad's army reached High Ever, Tierna Elethea led the local bands against him.
And Callan had let us to keep the... Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I love the speech options in this game. I love the fact that you can see all the text on screen. Fallout does it as well in the early ones. It's the later game when you have a spinny dialogue and it just shows you a little bit of what you meant to say. I don't like the spinny dialogue. I prefer the big long text. I mean, what about you? I mean, I like not having a voiced character. Time to end the lesson, I think.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Oh, does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence. I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself.
Okay. I'm just going to be selecting as many things as possible, because if you select as many things as possible, not only do you fill up your informational codex, which is quite handy to read through, especially if you're doing anything in this game, but you also get XP from it, and I like XP, because XP is what I get hungry off. I like XP in this game, and I will eat all of it. Book XP, that's an XP book. What else do we have? We got XP this, XP that, XP everything. Right, now I'm done with that. We'll come back into it later. But we'll shut the door for now. I agree. The character should say exactly what I want. Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, it's... There are things like in Fallout, in the later games of Fallout, and then like in Mass Effect, where it will tell you kind of what the character's going to be saying, and then he says a complete different sentence, and you're like, actually, you know, if I knew that, maybe I wouldn't have selected that, but yeah. So because you have to kind of read it, it kind of makes you feel like the character has your voice.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it
yeah, get that mutt out of the larder.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
I'm sorry he's bothering you, Nan. I wonder if she's actually Nan to this character. I wonder if she is. I wonder if she's, like her mother's mother or her father's mother. I wonder. I mean, it doesn't actually say that she isn't, I don't think. I'm sorry he's bothering you.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Nan just generally wants to work in the kitchen. She wants to be the cook. She's fine. She's rich. She's got everything, but she just wants to be the cook. What do you think we should call the dog? Because we're going to get to name the dog in just a second. Any opinions? I will take
Look at
any opinions whatsoever right now. Normally I call my dogs Rex, just because with a W. So normally I go with W-R-E-X. But any ideas what you guys want to call him? What a smart boy you are. Sit right there. I'm not putting up with this. Are you trying to tell me something, boy? I feel like that'll go that one. More barking, spinning around in place.
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Do you hear that?
Okay, what we got here? I'll give that a little bit. Because maybe you haven't caught up to this part. I never know what to name them. Okay. Name dog. Sorry. Top 10 best dog names. Alfie, Coco, Loki, Leo, Cooper. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. He likes to do jokes. The dog in this game is gonna be called Loki. The S-T-R. Oh, I can't. Loki. Okay, come on. Uh-oh. I was gonna go with a really cool long name, but I can only be called so long. So oh, it's DragonAge. Let's go with something different. Dragon. Oh, I was gonna go with Dragon Breath. Dragon Dog. His name is called Dragon Dog. No, it's not. I don't know. I don't like that name. Fire Breath is the name I can only fit into there. His name is Fire Breath.
We're going to be attacked.
All right, let's go. Let's kill these rats. It's DragonAge. I feel like it's appropriate. Kill him, Fire Breath. I have also just realised I can't change that now for the rest of the game. I'm stuck with that.
It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
By the way, if you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to either subscribe if you're on YouTube or follow the channel if you're on Twitch. It'd be very helpful and it really supports me in the YouTube algorithm. It certainly looks that way.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
I mean, I have to say things like a certain way because people might watch this in playback. The classic giant rats. Yes, love the giant rats. They're not that giant, to be honest with you. People say they're giant rats. I mean, they're not that big. I've seen bigger rats. I've played Skyrim. There are really big rats in Skyrim. They're called skeevers, I think. They're not big. They're moderate sized for giant creatures. I have to ask, is there giant spiders in this game? I can never remember if there are giant spiders in this game. I always get confused. Is that this game or is that a different game?
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually, it was defending your larder from rat big ones.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones?
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Yes, the rats are dead. It's quite a mess, in fact.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms.
Yeah?
Here then. Take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
All right, okay. So, that is the dog sorted. Now, let's go, let's go up the stairs.
Good
Hi, God.
evening, my lady.
Yep, evening. Evening, everybody. Let's go up here.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the
And the
presence
doll
of that
covered in
troublesome
blood.
hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled.
I like how she's like, oh, there's a situation in the kitchen, and she doesn't like, what the hell happened that your dog's covered in blood? I feel like this is a very understatement from the mother. Nan is back to work as we speak. Nan's head exploded, and my hound ate the kitchen staff. Yes, there were giant rats in the larder. I feel like this is the best answer. Yes, Nan's head exploded, and the hound ate the kitchen staff. This is the best answer to choose at this situation.
Well, at least one of us will have had a decent dinner. Perhaps your hound left
That is
something I can
class.
beat my
That
guess.
is, she's so calm in this
You
instance.
remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Of course, it's good to see you again, milady.
You're too kind, dear girl. Didn't I spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my son?
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
I do enjoy sarcasm, especially when you just know it by the text in this game. That's how good this game is. You know which one's the sarcasm one. Flatter, thank you. Go soak your head. You're looking handsome yourself. I'll do this one.
And this is my lady
For fun.
in waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
And she says that after seeing you.
I feel like this is the story that she's having. She's
Your daughter's prowess
she's
with the blade
bored.
is
She's a very
most
bored
impressive.
person.
I was quite the battle maiden myself in my day. But I think it was the softer arts that helped me land a husband.
I can handle my own affairs, thank you.
All evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
What do I do? 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 I don't know what to do. Right, okay, I'm going on here. Okay, just for an understanding, you're both going to die in the next 24 hours, but we don't have to cover that just yet.
Hello again. Your castle study is wonderful. Might I ask whose collection this is?
It was my grandfather's, but I come here often to read.
So would I. Do you have a favorite book?
The Dragons of Terraneva by Brother The Arts of Passionate Love by Brother Capri. Okay, we'll go with that one.
Oh, that was banned by the Chantry, wasn't it? Quite provocative, I understand. I've never read it myself.
It isn't really meant for reading.
No, I'd heard that. Hence the banning.
I don't know what this book's about. This is a quite funny book. I'm still the only one in chat. Hopefully that changes. I'm hoping so as well. Do you know anything about the Grey Wardens? So, are you going to be riding with my father tomorrow?
Yes, though I don't know when. I will leave when your father does. I'll ride as his second. Glorified squire, more or less. I'll care for his horse and armor and such.
Ah,
It's quite an honor.
You consider it an honor to do menial tasks.
Unlike you, I am no child of a great house. If I can rise within the ranks of your father's service, it is more than I could normally hope for. I'm a bit surprised that you're not riding alongside your brother. Is that disappointing?
Yes, I really want to go.
If you're interested, I shall record what I can during the battle. My writing skills may be lacking, but I hope to convey a true sense of the warrior's experience. Writing such an important work is one of my ambitions.
Will you actually fight? Do you know anything about the Grey Wardens? Let's talk about me. I like that topic. All right, okay.
I don't actually know you that well, milady. You're beautiful, capable, but beyond that, a bit of a mystery to me.
You think I'm beautiful?
Was there any question of it?
Okay. Yeah.
I'd like that. What did you have in mind?
Look, I have to do it myself. Why don't you come to my room later tonight?
I suppose I could see you after everyone is asleep for something of a more
I'm
intimate
prepping this for
nature,
funniness later
if
on.
that is what you mean.
Yes, I'd like that.
I look forward to it. I shall see you then.
Okay, Darian. Thank you. We'll talk later. Right, let's go. I think that's everything. Let's go talk to Mother quickly.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
You're right, I should go.
I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
I'm hardly a girl any longer.
Indeed. I turned around and here you are, a fine woman in your own right. But that doesn't mean I have to like it. Go do what you must then. I will see you
She just says like blankly, just like no emotion whatsoever when she's talking about that in that sentence. BioWare aren't good at doing emotions in games. I mean, they did okay in this game, but it gets a little bit worse as they make more games. I don't think it's the engine, but
no, I cannot.
I don't think it's the engine. I just don't, they're not very good at their emotions on their characters.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren, and I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Just let you know when you two. Just let me know when you two are finished.
When there's a man in your life, you'll understand.
I prefer my freedom, thank you.
One day you'll meet someone who can handle you. Mark my words.
I'll bring a message from Father. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon.
I wonder why there's a delay.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
A good shield would be more useful.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you put?
Yeah, we don't talk about that, mate.
The well.
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her.
There are so many good games on the horizon coming out lately. I'm so excited. This is just generally some of the ones that DragonAge is one of the ones I'm looking forward to this year. Whether it's good or whether it's bad, I just want to know what they've done to it. So I'm looking forward to knowing what they've done to it. And if it is good, that's just a bonus. Right. You'll need protecting more than her. Mother, I can... okay, you can count on me.
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Okay. I think we've leveled up. We're at level 2. We haven't killed anything. I'm just putting it out there. We haven't killed a thing. We've gone around the castle, talked to loads of people, And yeah, we're ready to level up. How cool is that? I'm gonna put it on cunning. But other than that, we're pretty solid.
You should be on your way, pup. Long day ahead tomorrow.
Are you sure you'll be alright? Yeah, okay.
I know that you'll do me proud. You've grown into a sensible woman. That much is clear.
Yeah. Alright, okay. What about Oren?
Mama says you're going to be watching over us while Papa is gone. Is that true, Auntie?
Is that true, Auntie? I wish you wouldn't call me that. Yes, that's true, Oren.
What if the castle is attacked? Will there be dragons?
He's
Dragons
psychic.
Are terrible creatures, Oren. They eat
He's slightly
people.
psychic.
Yeah, I want to see one.
This is your influence, Fergus.
What? I didn't say anything.
Are you going to teach me to use a sword, Auntie?
I don't
Then
think
can
I will
fight
be.
evil too.
I don't think
Take
I'll
that,
be.
Dire Bunny. Oh, Darkspawn, fear my sword of truthiness.
You bet. Let's go.
Fergus, there are times your family causes me great pain.
Now, mind your mother, Oren.
I never get to do anything.
Don't worry, son. You'll get to see a sword up close real soon. I promise.
Yeah, sooner than you might think, bro. Right, okay, let's go. Okay. Too bad he won't wait. He'll... If you know only what's going to happen at this point, everything he said is just so funny. Right, okay. Hey! Love the fact you have our photo.
He won't have it.
Love the fact you have
So angry.
our photo still up. Smart always. Yes, Jack. That is there. That is right there in the background of I think every single one of my videos. What did you do to him? Oh, just I could put him out in the hall. Perhaps something is wrong.
I thought I heard yelling when I woke up, but now I hear nothing. Wait here. I'm going to see if there's something out in the hall.
Oh! Oh my! Oh! That was not pretty. That was anything but pretty. I'm still in the videos, but in a photo. Oh my god. Oh, have you been watching the Doctor Who stuff? What are your thoughts on the Doctor Who stuff, Jack? Okay, I'm gonna save the game here for 2 seconds.
I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst.
I will be continuing this game. However, I must do one thing. Jack, by the way, I'm convinced Ruby's mum is the trickster. I mean, there are a lot of things. Yeah, hold on that thought. I'm fine. What's going on?
The scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Hal's men.
I think there are 2 enemies in one. I mean, there are a lot of theories. I'm not saying my theories. This is my theory video, but like, there are things that I'm thinking. Did you? What was the? I'm not saying, just in case, you know, because it hasn't been officially on TV yet. But what are your thoughts on the ending of the recent episode? He betrayed Father. He attacked us while our troops are gone. He's talking about Doctor Who, if anyone's asking or anyone's wondering. By the way, it's good to be here. It's good for you to be here, Jack. I've got something to show you that I've been really excited about recently. No, I haven't. I was in my room.
We must find him.
Maybe you should. Has it actually been? Is it been on TV? So you can speak about. Oh, okay, that's cool then. Okay, it's been out for 2 hours. It's been out since midnight last night. It's been out for 21 hours. You can still handle a weapon. It sounds like the battle's downstairs. Maybe you should stay here. We should check Orin and things as well.
And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Okay. Quickly save the game. Jack, have you played Fallout recently? That's a question to you. I never looked away, fears. Yeah, no. My question to you: have you played the game Fallout recently? Because what I'll do is I'll just switch my intermission screen on for a second. And I just want to quickly nip over to Fallout for 2 seconds. Not in a while, Jack says. Jack, I've got something to show you about Fallout that I'm actually really, really, like, overly ecstatic about. And I'll just move over to that game really quickly, and then I'll put the gameplay screen back on. This is Fallout. I've downloaded a few mods for this game. One of them is this thing over here. I've changed the console room up. Okay, I've changed the console room up to make it look like this. Wait for it to load. I think they've done a good job. What do you think of my TARDIS? This is really impressive, by the way. I will be back onto DragonAge in just a second, but yeah, I've been playing Fallout again very recently, and I really like this. This is like everything I want. Yeah. Yeah, it's. I've double checked to make sure it's exactly what it is on the actual thing, and yes, it is exactly the right one. It's exact for exact. It's actually quite impressive how they've done this. Yeah. Okay, back to DragonAge. Because I would generally just run around there for like absolutely ages. But yeah. So I'm installing Fallout right now. So there you go. That's how that works. that is generally how that works. Keep it from the Institute. Oh mate, that so many. Just. I'd so do it like a full-on Doctor Who playthrough at some point in the future. But honestly, okay, right, pick up all that.
Some of your father's belongings.
20 minutes left. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know. You can't play Fallout these days without just playing with mods, because mods just make everything better. Yeah. So Seb. Who's Ruby's mother? Oh, my thoughts? I think you've got to eliminate certain characters.
No! My little Orin. What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
You know what? I think there's an issue with time in Doctor Who, and I think I think it's Ruby. I think Ruby is the person dressed in the cloak. That's who I think she is. Oh, okay. Do you want my reasoning behind this as well. Because I will tell you something, and you will Google this up right now, okay? Because if you got to remember every single episode in Doctor Who, the series, and you'll go, oh my, yeah, okay, so okay, run with this in your imagination. Open up a Google tab, if you've got a Google tab, or just open something up. Okay. Rewatch the episode and look for the line when they talk about how far the camera angles were because they needed the CCTV footage. Yeah. Now, it's not very hinted out, yeah, but, and this is the loop back, they say that the CCTV camera was exactly 66 meters away from wherever it's pointing at, yeah? How far is 66 meters in yards? Please answer me that question right now. And that's why I think it could be Ruby. Why would they do this?
How is not even taking
I'm getting
hostages?
distracted a little bit. I do apologize.
He means to kill all of us.
Oh yes, it's 73 yards. Okay, you can see my connection. You can see where my brain's at. Okay, I'm going into this room here. Okay, battle. At what level am I at right now? Because I just want to double check my level. Alright, level 2, here we go. We're chopping everybody in half. Oh, he's knocked me out. Exterminate. Okay, have we got 2? Okay, right, okay, we've definitely got 2 Doctor Who fans in the chat, so that's a good thing. Right, okay, we'll be discussing Doctor Who and DragonAge at this point. And Fallout and... Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I like where I'm at with this. Wait, what? Oh, that's the thing? Oh, was this the room I was meant to collect the chest in? Have I already been inside here? Oh, I thought that... Oh, I've already have. Okay, that's cool. To the treasury we go! Treasury. Oh, the dog needed leveling up. Okay.
Can you hear the fighting?
Yes, I can.
Hal's men must be everywhere.
Yes, he must be. What should we do?
The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Let's go.
If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
Yeah, let's do that. I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Don't be a coward, stand and fight.
Yes, my lady. Here,
He will die if you don't help him out, but he'll help out. Okay.
As you say, I shall do it.
Okay. You're gonna live, bro. You're gonna help us, and everyone's gonna live.
Very well.
Oh, that's my favorite attack move. It's the this one here. Just knock him out. He's down. I will say that the mother is not very good at the attacking thing, is she? Okay, right. Seven's doing pretty well considering he's living longer than some of the actual soldiers. Maybe this guy should be one of the soldiers. I don't know. Right, so servant kicked ass. Soldiers were terrible. We should really consider who we're hiring inside this castle. Okay. No skills to open up that chest. Okay, what are we on the levels? Are we leveling up? Okay, we're doing quite well on our levels. I will level up like a mad person. By the way, if you're watching the recent Doctor Who, what the heck with Mrs. Flood like? That's a question and a half. Like, what's going on with her? I'm picking up everything. Alright, go inside this room. Right, that's everything over there. Yep, I've already been inside the yep. Right, that's all covered. Right, now for the treasury.
I shall do it. It is begun. It is begun. I shall do it. Together we shall leave this place.
I'm back now. Just got a drink. Jack, what do you think's happening with Mrs. Flood in the Doctor Who series right now? Because she's gone. I have no idea what's happening with Mrs. Flood.
The Kuzlan family blade lies inside. Here, darling, take my key. That blade cannot fall into Howe's hands. It should sever his treacherous head. We must. What now?
Yeah, Hal can't grab this treacherous stuff.
Finished.
There we go, that's what I wanted. All that stuff. Jackie Tyler. What, you think Jackie Tyler's going to return to Doctor Who, or she might turn into being Jackie Tyler? Thing is, there is that possibility. Like, she was younger at the time, and they're both from they're both from London. So there could be the possibility that they might have, at some point, Jackie Tyler and Mrs. Flood could have gone to the same pub outing. They may have had drinks together at one point. Doesn't know where that's from, but it's not impossible. Right, is there anyone at the back over here in the chantry area?
More enemies ahead.
Yep, there's loads of them. I would like to see that. That would be kind of cool. I mean, to be fair, that's not far off. I mean, she could be. Here's a thing. Here's an interesting thing. Because you know how RTD likes to do callbacks. there's a point when they're in that time thingy, or that time space thing. I'm not quite sure what it's called. The Doctor questions, "What is a memory of a TARDIS?" And I quite clearly thought, it's a memory TARDIS. And I think that they might, that Ruby right now might spawn in the memory TARDIS, or might activate it somehow, because she's there where it's going to be. So I wonder. Maybe that's why the Doctor told her to go in there.
Go, man the gates. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
How did they get through?
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe. Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
By the way, speaking of old Who back, Sarah Jane Adventures. Do you reckon Melanie might have her own versions of, like, her version of the Sarah Jane Adventures? Because I feel like it's leading up to that, to be honest with you. Where is the Grey Warden? We need to find Father. We need to find Father.
When I last saw the Turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
Thinks he's ginger for that. I mean, there have been rumors that there's going to be a unit spin-off, and Donna might be involved in that, but that's all rumors at the moment. I think the idea of a unit spin-off would actually be quite cool. How the treacherous dog. Yeah, 100% how the treacherous dog. What the heck is he like? He just straight up.
Baker, help us all. Run! We're going to die. Run!
I like how lucky the servants are in this game. Like, the servants are like survive all of this stuff. Yeah, get the servants out of it. Get the servants out. Get the servants out. I don't care about the soldiers as long as the servants survive. So funny because all of these rumors and whenever a speculation, we always get it wrong. Actually, you know what? We don't always get it wrong. Not all the time. Not all the time. This time, I think we got it. Speculation is part of the fun, right or wrong? Oh, absolutely, definitely is part of the fun. it's also, yeah. I'm always scared to. I'm a little bit in fear of making those videos because sometimes I'm like, okay, how much information, how speculation are my ideas? Are all my speculations correct? Are they wrong? If they're correct, I think I'm always scared to make an idea up when it comes to speculations, just in case I'm like, oh wait, am I right? Am I wrong? I'm watching part 2 and you generally are. Is that what you're doing? Oh my god, that's cool. That's so cool. You do know how it works, right? Just in case you're unaware. I mean, I'm pretty sure you are aware, but you're gonna watch part 1 and part 2 like directly after each other, so you'll re-watch this episode in cinema. Because I think it starts at 11. No. I think it starts around 11:15. You watch part 1, and then part 2 happens at midnight.
Wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost.
You know what everyone is not talking about when it comes to the Doctor Who theories and all that kind of stuff? By the way, I will just come back. I will talk back to this, but there is still a question that they haven't answered, and I feel like we might get it in the next episode. Is why did the 10th Doctor's face come back? No one's talking about that, and I feel like that's one of the answers we're going to get in this finale. Because I think it's when the regeneration started is when this whole thing really took place. I'll kill Hal for what he's done. I will kill Hal for what he's done.
He can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
I think.
I think there's going to be a big callback to the very first point when David regenerated and the clothes changed and everything. I think we're going to get that answer. I think that's going to happen in the next episode. Because there's a lot of myths going around, like the bi-generation myth, the you can't regenerate into your own self thing. I feel like we're going to get all those answers. That's not true. You'll be fine.
Oh, my darling girl. If only Will could make it so.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
And take vengeance.
Yes. Vengeance.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. Hal's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Are you going to help us, Duncan?
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship. But I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Okay, are you talking about me?
You fought your way to me through Hal's men. I think the Maker's intention.
I'm gonna have to go now, mate. Speak soon. Catch up after part 2. 100%. 100%.
Tell Fergus and the king what happened.
Oh, by the way, don't forget to watch Tales of the TARDIS. I think that's happening this week.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
I accept your offer.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Howe's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce.
I will not.
I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Okay, Mother, are you sure you want to do this?
My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
I'm just so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, Papa.
I'm sorry, wait, what? Before I go...
Brother.
Yeah?
Know that we love you both.
Why did she sound like Sarah Jane?
You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates.
Who? The woman inside this game?
Goodbye, darling.
Or what? Who? What? I'm confused.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands.
I think it's same accent and same tone, but I don't. It's not the same person. It's generally. I think it's just generally because of
invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different.
Well, that's probably many reasons. I have no idea.
The king's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment. All of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all.
Yeah, Duncan!
The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Are you not even aware of my father? Yes, Your Majesty. My name is Elisa. 242. Sorry, 2024.
Your brother has already arrived with High Ever's men, but we are still awaiting your father.
He's not coming. He died at the castle. He died when the castle was taken.
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
But he may be in danger.
We are all in danger, my friend. Nothing can be done until your brother returns, and that will not be until the battle is over. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize that things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true.
Yeah.
They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yes, we should proceed with the ritual. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Okay, level 3, here we go. We are getting places and stuff. Okay, we can actually choose upgrades and all that kind of stuff at this point, so I am going to be sure. What do I want to do? That's the question. How often do you get these upgrades? I think we get them a few times. Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky because I don't know where to place everything. I'm going to choose that for that this time. But I'm going to choose stealing next time. Alright, we keep moving. Keep moving strong. Moving like a power.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Just double checking because I just want to make sure that I'm getting the maximum amount of stuff. And I'll tell you what, I'm just going to pause the game for 1 second. So let me just find the thing that I want to find.
Did you pack the flashlight, the blanket, and the map? It's a real adventure, the trail you're looking at. I'm glad you came for a while, I thought you might be bailing. Is that the same yellow shirt you used to wear? But 1,000 years seem like almost no time now. This guitar right here, do you still remember how? I played for you, I was crappy, but you sang along, and I thought you knew I could die to keep you near. We've got a fire in the tent, it's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That stuff's got nothing on you, that one's brand new, still it's got nothing on you tonight. I don't need to go over old and useless words. What you said, what I said, that might have made it worse. We're here again at the same spot where we kissed the first time. I swear my pain's far away, long gone by now. We've got a fire in the tent, it's 5:30 a.m.
Yeah, if you're just wondering, I have a full-on sound system. That's how I changed the volume so much. Kaden is honourable, but he's too focused on being a hero. 100% he's too focused on being a hero. He is a very noble, like persona, and I can respect that. But what is implemented in this situation is that he's literally just won 7 battles in a row. Like, this is a guy that's like, he's confident, but you can kind of understand why he's confident. And with the size of his army at this point in this area, he knows what his job is, to protect Ferelden at all odds. And as far as he's aware, he's been doing the same thing for 7 times in a row. And, you know, and it's just like, yeah, I'm absolutely fine with it all. Like, I can take on the Darkspawn, I can pretty much finish them all off. That's kind of his situation. And because he's already done that 7 times already, so he's like, okay, this shouldn't be too hard.
And we contemplate
Which is-
the death that may await.
Which is,
Death is no
which makes sense. Which makes sense.
How do you do?
Hail, Grey Warden.
Right, Duncan's over there. Can I talk to Loghain?
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business.
Is the Terran inside?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities. I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Yes, I am.
Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
I'm very much aware. Fancy you don't share, I'm
Wardens
taking.
are impressive, but not as relevant as Kaelin thinks. You look familiar. Have I seen you at the Lands meet?
My father was the Terran of Highever.
The king told me of his promise. I'm certain he has every intention of following it through. I suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I certainly hope so.
Here for the glory, huh?
Logan's betrayal is
Fair
cold,
enough.
but
Now
he
I must
wasn't
return to my
entirely wrong.
task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
He seems he seems like a fool to me. And if he doesn't, you don't seem very fond of him. He seems like a fool to me. And if he doesn't,
He is Marik's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
yeah, I do agree. However, it's very much of it's not just because he doesn't agree and all that kind of stuff. It's also he just wants. I feel like there's also a thing like he thinks he could rule the land better, so he's gonna try and do it.
Hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now crave your forgiveness.
And he couldn't do it on the other battles because I don't think Duncan was there on the other battles, and he needs, and part of his plan, I presume, would be to eliminate Duncan.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
What does his regent? What he does as regent, though, is that yeah, it's very true. Why do you say that? There are Grey Wardens here, you know.
The Grey Wardens will die. The king will die. We'll all die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Has anyone checked if he's correct or not? Is it possible to Is it possible he has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Yeah, okay, he's going crazy. He's just seen too much Darkspawn. But he's not wrong.
I can't feel it.
He can't feel it. He can't feel anything.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Oh, there we go.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Aemon. I was not aware that
I think you can talk to all these people before everything really happens.
None of
Like,
those
there's a
I've
bit of
seen thus
conversation
far
you can
have
have. I'd rather not talk about that.
As you wish. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Only that it's dangerous.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
We're all going to get sick. That's what happens.
Why do the Darkspawn not parley with the king? They just mind.
Let's go solve this prisoner's issue.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me?
No, I haven't.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Okay, the Hungry Deserter. I think that's our first proper mission. At Ostagar.
Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
You can't negotiate with Darkspawn. No, you can't. But you can negotiate with people.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Okay. Sorry, what? Sorry. Okay. You're a very strange man. I know exactly what you mean. That's a terrible thing to say.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
We haven't met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Okay. Let's get on with it then.
Eager, are we? Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Okay, let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Where are we going? Where's the... I'm lost. Alright, okay. Let's go feed this prisoner. Because we can... Is that... Are you...
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And you are?
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cook this ritual up just for our benefit.
Oh. Maybe
Just to give us a good scare. No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will. We'll see.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Okay.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. I can't just let him go, can I?
Yeah.
The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
What did he... Oh, I've had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll
Alistair
get
is
that
a
is if I
good
give him mine.
person. Not the smartest, but definitely a good person. So you'll miss one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm going to say it was you. Just so you know.
Okay, quest updated. Let's go feed this prisoner.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here's some food.
Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
Lovely. And I got 2 approval from Alistair from him being there. Okay, I think there's a few more things we can do around here before we head off and do other things. Alright, what else do I want to do? Knight?
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lady.
Oh. Ash Warrior!
We must see to our hound. We must see to our hound. To an Ash Warrior, a hound is as
Do
much a
that.
weapon as
Elf,
a blade.
what's your name? It's Pick, sir. Go tell Sir Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting.
We're gonna just annihilate every single mission we possibly can. I'm just going around just checking everything out. After we've spoken to Logan, Logan's guard is just constantly standing there. Is that the King's Knight? Yeah, that's the King's Knight. Okay.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those.
Yeah, that's the first darkspawn you can see in the game.
Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You'll get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to mother them to keep them from fighting.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
Oh.
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them
Oh,
each
lovely.
time.
What's around here? Is there anything around here? Like, how far does it actually go? Has anyone ever gone around this place properly? Who's that? A priest. Let's talk to the priest. Oh, okay. Just double checking I have everything.
There are lots of darkspawn, different colours. We're getting reports of things we can avoid.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentlefolk.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready
Think
for
again.
battle. Half the dogs are sick.
Go to the quartermaster.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Can't say that I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. No.
What will you do?
Pardon my
Tell us.
manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
What kind of supplies do you have? Do you need help tracking a goat? Okay, I should go.
May her be with you in the coming battle, friend.
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Because I think that triggers an elf somewhere. There we go, that's the one. Hello.
Hello. I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
I just wanted to talk to you.
You want to talk to me? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Sorry. Not that I know of.
That's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone. Hello again. You need something now?
What do you mean?
I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me?
Oh, no, no, yes, I do.
Then what is... Oh, wait. Are you the one I'm supposed to give Sir Garland's sword to? Because I think the smith's done with it.
Yes, you're supposed to give me the sword.
Oh, that's such a relief. You really saved me from the switch for sure. I'd best get back to my duties again before I get in more trouble.
Thank you. I think we just received a sword that we're not actually supposed to have. Can I deliver this to that guy? Does he get me a reward for delivering it to him? Because money's better than other things.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Make her be...
So I've just taken a sword. Okay, that's cool. Right, okay. Kennel thing, blah.
Hello again. You need something now? Oh, all right. Nice to see you.
Cool, right, he's off. Right, let's go talk to Duncan.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations.
Well, some ready to begin
Assuming, of
preparations.
course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the maids, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood. 1 for each recruit.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Alright. Rewarding cash. Beautiful. Right, I'm going to save the game. And we'll continue next time because that's it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on another Jump Inside video. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as then you'll keep up to date whenever I go live next as well, and all that kind of stuff. And I should be able to see some of the videos that I make and create on this channel. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys a bit later. Goodbye.
And my God, she owns it. So many heartbreaks, goes back to 2014, and I think that she knows it. And if you've seen her, I know that you would believe it, 'cause I know that you'd want her to. Yeah, I do. Everyone's taking their shot, but missing out on the cut. I think she knows that. She drives them crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes them want it so bad. It's the attention that we wish that we had. Yeah, it's almost cruel, 'cause I want her to. Oh yeah, I'm running in circles just to make her react. My heart is racing, yeah, I want her so bad. I wanna kiss her, but I know for a fact that she's way too cool. But I want her to. Oh yeah, big skinny jeans and tattoos on both her ankles. 21 Pilot t-shirt, that's the stuff. Goddamn, she's so fly. Knows how to write a good song, at least better than this. 'Cause if you've seen her, I know that you would believe it. 'Cause I know that you'd want her to. Yeah, I do. Come on and give it a shot, but you'll be missing the cut. I think she knows that. She drives them crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes them want it so bad. It's the attention that we wish that we had. Yeah, it's almost cruel, 'cause I want her to. Oh yeah, I'm running in circles just to make her